Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum here towards the end of the day, towards the daily candle close. Still another couple of hours before the daily candle closes. And yeah, it's been a bit of a non-event day, a little bit of a slow day really. We bounced into support, rallied, bounced back into support. We basically, what we did was, since the last video, we actually fell into my support area. And we've already reversed out of it. So a successful trade for anybody who took it. You can now adjust your stop loss, put it stop loss would be good. Stop loss, and you can put that to the entry if you like to. So I always try to avoid losses if possible, but that eventually depends on your own trading plan. So we want to talk about options because there is still a risk we break down from here because first of all, it's an orange support area indicating a higher risk. I did explain it, I think, before, why I think risk is growing here. And however, the primary expectation is up as long as we're holding here the 1611 level. Below that level, it will get a little bit difficult to maintain upside momentum. Then we have to hold 1599 below that level, last chance 1560. And then at some point, we're going to morph into the alternative scenario. We've got two scenarios here. We've got one where the move since November already topped. Yeah, this is the alternative, where we topped on the 16th of February and are now already heading down into the larger green support area below 1488. Or as long as we're holding here the micro support areas, we can focus on higher in an extended wave up. Yeah, in a fifth wave, and then complete that 5-wave move that started back in November somewhere above $2,000. Okay, and that is the primary expectation, and that will remain primary expectation as long as we're holding 1560, which is the weekend low. Below that level, it will get very, very difficult. However, again, if we then zoom in, there are several options how this can unfold. Now, I'm counting this as a wave 1 to the upside of the weekend lows. Then a wave 2 to the downside. Here I did give you yesterday a support area. We came into the support area for the wave 2. We reversed out of it. That was a successful trade. Then today I gave you here another support area for a pullback. Ethereum perfectly came back, touched the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and already rallied within a couple of hours quite a decent distance. However, nothing too convincing. This certainly could currently mark the wave 2 complete, but we now need to be watching if we can break above the last high, which is here at 1669. Yeah, this is the last high. We need to break above that level, sort of the 1669, 1670 level. Going impulsively above that would indicate that we have seen a more substantial low and that there is less risk that we imminently come down again. Now I'm currently, as you can just see, primarily counting that as a 1-2. This has been and still is the primary expectation to rally higher from here. We would then move up in a third wave. And if we look at the target for this small third wave, then we talk about, so let me just measure that. This obviously would, the condition would be that the 1632 low is holding now. Then the target would be 1747 for this third wave. We should then get a fourth and a fifth to finish off circle wave 3. Circle wave 3 target is 1770. And this is what we would like to see to get further confirmation that we are eventually going to push into the at least $1,900, $2,000 region. We are, however, in a short-term alternative scenario currently rallying into resistance. This red area is resistance for the alternative scenario on the lower time frame, because this implies that we are not doing a 1-2 setup, which would be followed by a 3-4-5. No, in this scenario, because of the choppy nature of the advance of the weekend lows, Bitcoin's is even worse. This here would be an A wave. We came down in a B wave, and now we are rallying in a C wave. Okay, so here very, very clearly, that's why this was such a good setup yesterday, because the C wave and the wave 3 to the upside basically are working together. Now, this C wave, however, could be finished. Okay, it could be finished. So Ideally, however, I would like also here in a C wave for it to push a little higher still. At least one more micro high, maybe to 1704. But the idea is that for an ABC pattern, which would then be a larger B wave, this red zone is resistance. So I would keep watching here for upcoming weakness and headwinds in the area all the way up to 1704. If we break above 1704, it would make a B wave very or rather unlikely. Okay, so there is resistance expected all the way up to 1704, but still primary expectation is to push through this. Just want to highlight to you that due to the structure, an ABC could be complete or nearly complete. Even in a ABC pattern, though, I would expect at least or ideally one more high, but it doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, so that's why risk increased here, and I put the support area, the trend reversal area, in orange instead of yellow. But at the moment, primary expectation is still pushing higher. We reacted to the support area in a good way, but now the bulls need to push higher. Just be aware of headwinds at 1673 and 1704. 1704 because it's the 78.6 retracement. If it pushes higher, I would expect strong resistance there. It's also the A to C target, that the wave A has the same length as the C wave. So even though I would have difficulties to count this as a C wave, I mean, maybe it's just a WXY. This is also possible, because this would then, if we go from here to 1704, this could easily be a three-wave move in the end, so a WXY, or as I said, maybe the C wave is already done, but then we lose the support area. So the bearish, very simple, as long as we're holding 1611, the focus is on higher, okay? But expect resistance here. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.